Oh, this is a body blow to everybody working at Armitage Shanks. The business was bought by Villeroy and Boch or Bosch in April 2024. They've announced up to 100 redundancies, and that's more than a fifth of the entire workforce. 85 of those are earmarked on the manufacturing side of the business. They've announced that they're closing one of the two kilns on site and reducing their product range. But obviously, the high cost of energy makes decisions like this all the easier for businesses. Um, they employ well over 400 people on the site, and there's 200 plus years of manufacturing history there. I spoke to one of our reps, Nick Lyons, yesterday. He's been with the company 24 years, and he said this has come as a bolt from the blue. They had no idea that this was going to happen.
Well, I was going to say, from your point of view, was it a complete shock and surprise when you heard about it? Or were there, as somebody who's involved but kind of sitting away from it, were there worrying tell signs?
I didn't see anything coming. There's always a concern when a business is bought by new owners that they want to look at how they rationalize their production, how they want to make the changes and bring the business that they've acquired in line with their sort of culture and their manufacturing. So there's always a risk around that kind of thing. But no, there was no real whispers that this was going to happen. And like my colleague was saying on your introduction here, it was only a couple of weeks ago that we agreed a pay deal with the company and thought everything was ticking along quite nicely. So yeah, it's completely out of the blue, and staff are obviously worried sick.
I was going to say, is the big worry here for the staff who are losing their jobs, not just at Armitage Shanks, but as we were just explaining there, right across the sector? The big worry must be that, look, you're going to have to leave the industry, some of you people, to put it bluntly, because in times gone by, they could have gone somewhere else to do something else elsewhere in Staffordshire in the industry. But everybody's doing the same thing here, Chris.
Yeah, this is really concerning, and it's because each of these businesses, each of these ceramics companies, is having the same problems, and it's the cost of energy. It's the cost of energy. It's the importing of cheap foreign imports, and it's the fake ware that turns up online, undermining the businesses that manufacture the quality goods.
How much will this shake the industry as a whole in the world of ceramics? Because when you say the name Armitage Shanks, literally everybody knows what they
Yeah,
do and what
yeah.
they make. Everybody knows about this company.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, 200 plus years of manufacturing,
Yeah.
a really, really big name. Everybody's heard of it. The thing that really frustrates me is, we've got a government that says that they're going to build millions of new homes. They need to get on with it. They promised that in their manifesto. And new homes will need sanitary ware. They'll need bricks. They'll need clay tiles. They'll need clay pipes, and they'll need other products. The government, when they hand out the contracts to build these houses, need to insist that these house builders install products that are manufactured in the UK. So the sanitary ware for these new houses needs to be made in Staffordshire. It's as simple as that, and they need to get on with it.
The thing is, because we don't want to sound like a constant stuck record here, is there anything else you as a union or the MPs can actually say to the government to kind of wake them up and to highlight the scale of the issue?
Well, I'm only one voice, and what I need is for everybody to get behind our campaign, our Potters Pledge campaign. We've got a petition online. If your listeners search Potters Pledge UK, they can join the fight. They can put their voice to our voice. The more of us there are, the louder we are, and the less likely the government are to ignore us. I urge everybody to get on board with this campaign, and we will fight. And although it's another body blow for the sector and it's devastating for the people involved, every time I hear news like this, it just reinforces my resolve to carry on fighting and to fight even harder, because we've got to turn this around. It's not too late. We can still save our pots, but we all need to stand together and raise our collective voice.
Do you worry that we'll be having this conversation again, though, before something's done?
Yes, absolutely, I do. And unfortunately, yeah, I can't see the chance of it not happening again to some businesses in the next 12, 18 months, 2 years maybe. And unless we get this support from the government now, not in 2 years' time, now we need support with the gas prices. We need support with the dumping of cheap foreign imports, and we need support with the fakes and the counterfeit goods, the fake back stamps.